Okay, it's finished here. Another slightly frustrating evening. Tonbridge have won 1-0 against Dorking Wanderers. Mark, your thoughts on that tonight? Probably quite a lot to say.
Yeah, quite a lot to say. I mean, firstly, Jay's a gentleman, Jay Saunders, and it was good to see so many Tonbridge fans out as well as Dorking fans to make it a good atmosphere for the game. And listen, Jay's got low resources here, and he's got a load of lads that run around for him. He ain't got much experience, and I want to credit Jay and his management team for that. But obviously, the story of the game is, I thought, obviously, we had a little bit of a slow start.
Yep.
Referee found a handball that I think he just went on appeal, deflection, goal. But then, sort of 75 minutes of dominance, really.
Yeah.
It's going to be really easy to sit there and say, well, weren't good in front of goal, but we've had 2-3 clear-cut chances first half. We've had 2 off the line second half. And if 2 of those go in out of 5 or 6 really good chances, you're just sitting here going, well, routine day at the office.
Yeah.
So it's important not to over-critique it. The referee, I thought, was very disappointing. Very disappointing. He sent off Josh Brooken at the end for dissent, but Josh was really pissed off because he's took an elbow. It might have been accidental, I don't know, but his nose is blood. He's on the floor holding his head. The ref clocks him and just plays on. And to a professional footballer, that's really, really disappointing. I thought the ref was disappointing throughout the game. And this is no disrespect at all, and it's certainly not the reason we didn't take our chances. But I thought the pitch was dark, and I've just got to be honest about that. And I talked to Jay about it, and I've got to say we've had issues with our floodlights at Meadowbank, and we've had teams come to us and they've had to be patient. So this is not me saying, oh my God, we've got blah blah blah. But the pitch is dark, and that to me, that's not good enough. If I'm honest with you. And I really do invite Tonbridge to get their lights checked because there's shadows all over the park and it's extremely dark. The boys said that it was strange light to play in, really strange. And we noticed it the minute we got here. But listen, Tonbridge beat us because they got an early goal. And they've defended for their dear lives, and they've got a good management team that get the best out of the group they've got. And we didn't win because we didn't take chances, and that is the story of the game. Really, that's the bottom line.
There's a few players obviously picking up yellow cards, and maybe a few injuries or niggles and things like that. Moving on now, obviously draw a line under this, but going on to Saturday. The way that the game ended and the personnel that were on the pitch at the end, has that given you any kind of headaches or thoughts going into Saturday, or anything that you may be thinking about? Obviously, you don't have to go into detail, but the sort of things that you may be considering going into Saturday's game now.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, mate, I just want to get a 90% fit squad. Because I think the boys have done themselves proud to work really hard. Because it's been a mixture of injured players and new players that don't know what we do. And I think our actual performances have warranted a lot more than what we've got for them, even though we have to accept naivety.
I think those of us that have seen that tonight would agree that performance-wise, again, the levels and everything that you're asking for from the players are all there. It's just one of those frustrating evenings where it hasn't gone in, isn't it?
I mean, how he says Josh is on the line, I'll never know. But if we get a point, we walk away and we don't even think about it. We go, oh, that's one of those annoying starts. But so we can't. This is not one I don't think we can over critique. If I'm honest with you, it's frustrating. The fans were amazing. They've travelled down here tonight. Well done to them, and hopefully Tonbridge do the same at our place. And we're in the dark now.
We are.
It's been dark all fucking night. What is it about the lights down here?
Because you said something about the lights.
We just get Stuart Covey's teeth.
Decided to just turn them
to liven up. Listen, credit to Tonbridge. They've won the game. Listen, fast start, but we took over the game, dominated, and if it weren't for really resilient defending, we probably get at least a point. I think it's a point or 2 dropped, really, realistically. We can't afford to keep losing matches. We know that, but we need to be frank with it. Our entire midfield was missing tonight. Dan Pipers, Charlie Carter, our captain, who's clearly a massive loss. Josh Taylor. There's a lot of boys that that are missing in key areas. I think it's one thing having sort of 3 players across the team missing, but when it's all in one area, it does dismantle. No disrespect to those boys that are playing. So, you know, we do feel a little bit frustrated with, you know, the way our sort of luck, if that makes sense. You know, obviously, Charlie's in a different situation altogether, and our thoughts are with him. But, you know, it does seem like there's always something. Do you know what, though? It's a long season. And there's a lot to play for. It's our 4th defeat, you know. So I think the league is, at the moment, the league is going to, everybody and anybody beats anybody, everybody. But our performance are consistently strong. Consistently strong. And today was a classic case of giving them something to hold on to. Without that goal, as we settle into the game, it's a different match, probably. So that's where we are, mate. I think the summary is ref disappointing, pitch too dark, great management team, Tonbridge, getting a really good shift out of a bunch of lads. And we another day of the week, we score 2 goals and we get 3 points. Can we pack out Meadowbank? I think Welling have won again today. Every game's tough. We're going to work hard. We're going to keep at it and look forward to our next win. That's the bottom line. The fans need to keep behind us.
Obviously that Saturday comes around quick again, and then obviously league action done for the month, and then we move into quite a difficult November, don't we, as well? So
many matches. We'll have to see how many games Josh gets for that red card.
Is that a second yellow card then for that?
I think it's a straight red. I don't think. But it's one of those, you know. Referee, I think, if I'm honest with you, I think he was frustrated with his performance, and he's not a bad guy. But no, to be honest with you, mate, I'm not so sure. Not so sure he would have sinned too much, if I'm honest with you.
I was going to say, maybe he couldn't see.
But I just want to be clear, Meadowbank's lights are not great.
No, they're not.
And we're trying to fix them as we speak.
But
you know, they didn't lose us a game. But obviously, you know, arguably we couldn't see the ball in front of goal. Cheers, mate.
Right, well, let's hope that the sun is out on Saturday.
Thanks,
at
fans.
Meadowbank, as always. And the
Thanks,
fans, obviously,
supporters.
tonight, good support. Lots of Dorking fans here tonight. As well, and Tonbridge fans as well.
Good to hear the Tonbridge fans. Thanks for coming down to see me.
And we've never won here either, I don't think.
Nah, fucking place, mate. We ain't coming back, are we? Listen,
nice.
cheers. All the fans were great, and that's what it's all about, normally football, bit of banter, and we get on with it, you know.
Okay, thanks as always,
Cheers,
Mark.
mate.
Have a good week, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.